Today I'm with Danielle and Johnny. Danielle, how old are you?
25.
Johnny,
25.
how long have you guys been homeless? How long have you guys been using blues?
About 6 years.
6 years.
And how'd you guys get started with blues?
I ended up losing a family member that was really close. He was 17. He overdosed.
I was using regular prescription perks like the pinks, 10s, and stuff like that. And it led to this because it was cheaper.
So right now they're like counterfeit, right? Fake,
Mhm.
right? And that's why they're so cheap, because they're being made in Mexico with Chinese
Chemicals.
chemicals from China. They make them in Mexico, they bring them over here, and they're like what, $5 per pill. But if you buy in bulk, they go down to $2, right?
Yeah, that's
Anywhere
even
from
as
like
low as
$1 to
$1.50,
$2.50.
$1 to $2.50 if you buy what, 50 or 100 or something?
100 or more.
100 or more. Yeah.
Wow. And what's the most that you guys have smoked in a day?
About
50 each.
50 each?
yeah.
100 a day total.
Yeah, so usually I get like, 10, 20, but I've heard 50, heard somebody say 100.
Especially when we got
It depends on like if you have that good plug to where like you can get that much at a cheaper price without having to spend a lot of money. But
stimulus check. That's how we were able to get that.
yeah.
So you guys are still able to receive a stimulus check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And does your family know that you're out here?
Yes. My mom and my dad. I just recently got out of jail about 3 months ago, and I was planning on staying clean in that, but it's hard staying off the pills because it's like not having nothing to worry about. Yeah, you have a life to live and you have responsibilities, but it's just like these pills are
Escape.
an escape to where you don't have to worry about a regular life or anything at all.
Lots of people say it has a numbing effect. It numbs the pain, the sorrow,
Everything.
physical. It
And
just shuts it all
emotional.
out. Emotional. Is that correct for you guys as well? And what pain is it numbing for you guys?
By my 4th year being out here, my cousin, who I was really close with growing up, she lived with us at my mom's house, and she ended up passing away. My mom and them looked for me for 2 weeks, and when they found me, I kind of like went on a rampage, just robbing stores and just not caring, and it took them about another week to find me. And by the time they found me was the day that they had buried her, and they had looked for me from 3 o'clock in the morning until her ceremony and all that, and they didn't find me until about like 9 o'clock in the nighttime.
Mine is, I came home one day when I was working and, on my lunch break and found my baby mama dead on my bed. She had a heart attack, and I was the one to find her body.
So you guys have experienced trauma in your life with the loss of loved ones, and this has helped numb that pain.
Mm.
Yeah.
Do you guys think it's the best avenue to choose to medicate yourself to help you with that?
Definitely.
I wish I could have went a different way and just probably went to go talk to a therapist or something, but I was already far in from my other cousin passing away that it just kind of got to me when it was her, because she was out here with me on the blues, so we knew how it was to be out here on the streets together and our parents not want us at home. So when she went to go get clean, she had left the housing and they found her body
Have you guys ever tried professional treatment?
Yeah. What do you like rehab?
Rehab?
Yeah. Multiple times.
but it's just something about these pills that I don't know, they just have, it's just
Super
a weird
addictive.
calling. Like, you can get clean and your mind stays focused on everything, because I've gotten clean where I was clean for like 2 months and doing everything, and one day I was just like, fuck, I want a guy, and then just went backwards all over again. When I first started, I was working at a good job at Chewy's factory, and I was getting paid $14 an hour, working 3 days a week, and getting paid every week. From that to within less than 3 weeks, losing my job, and just because I needed them to function, and I couldn't do it.
It's like they're creating them to be super addictive so that you have to keep buying them over and over,
that's
right?
what they've said. Well, that's what the video in Mexico said, that the only reason why they're making the pills the way they want them is because they want people to keep wanting more and wanting more. And that's exactly
Your
what it's
tolerance
doing.
builds fast, and it feels like it goes through your system, because the withdrawal is really bad, but it's only like 4 days long. From what I've heard from everybody, it's usually 4 days long, but it's super bad. So it moves through your system faster, so it makes you want it faster. You get me?
Yeah.
Because my tolerance isn't as high as my boyfriend's. His tolerance is higher than mine. So within the both of us, he has to be able to smoke more than me, because I can stay well for like at least an hour or so, but him is like 30 minutes to 25. So.
I feel like it affects females. Like, it hits them harder than it does males, usually in my experience. Usually guys are like, why is the girl always getting slumped all the time? And guys like have to smoke more and more and more.
It's just maybe body weight because women are smaller. What do you think?
There's even bigger women, like big women, that still slump out. I think it's just the way they're chemically made and
Maybe.
their hormones affect.
I've heard that before, so yeah, I've heard that from different people, that it does affect different people different ways. So it's just interesting, but ultimately there's a big danger factor, right? Because those pills are not, there's no quality control.
No,
so
they
you
don't
can take
use no measurements or anything.
the dosage is all off, right? You'll take one pill, it's not as effective because they don't have a lot of fentanyl in it. But then you take another pill and it has super strong, right?
Yeah.
That's what causing folks to OD, right?
Yes.
I watched the documentary, and one of the steps in making the pill was if the cook is feeling woozy, that's when he knows to move on to the next step.
Wow.
So if a step like that's definitely pretty bad.
Doesn't that scare you guys, that each pill, so let's say you're doing 50 pills today, one of those pills might be your final pill? Doesn't that scare you?
Actually, when I got out of jail, because by the time I got out of jail, it was already 5 years that we were out here. And when I came out here, the first day, I ended up actually ODing.
Yeah, I did for my first time when she was in jail.
Yeah.
I woke up 17 hours later inside of a hospital, and they were surprised I could walk and everything. And I was like, because I didn't know I was out that long.
They probably used Narcan to revive you initially.
Yeah. The guy's house that I was at was a friend of mine, and good thing he had Narcan at his house, because all I remember was looking at him, and we were getting high, and then that was it. And I woke up and I was laying on the floor and like just covered in water and looking at them like, what's going on? And that's when he told me, and I was just like, whoa. And the ambulance and everything was on the way, and I was just like freaking out. It's like, I wouldn't want nobody to feel that, you know what I mean? Like, people that don't get high, and like, I meet new people every day, I don't offer it to them, because I know within the time span of really getting to start them and what it brings to you, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't want somebody to live the life I'm living right now, because it's not life.
Every time somebody comes up and they don't do them and they want to try them, we don't offer it to them. We tell them we're not going to give it to them. We tell them we don't have any.
So that's why you guys agreed to share your story, because I was mentioning to you that the purpose of my channel is prevention through awareness. So we're trying to educate the community, especially young people, right?
Yeah.
To learn from you guys, just based off what you guys told me right now. Like, if we see somebody that's brand new, we don't offer it to them, or we say no, we don't have it, because we don't want them to live this lifestyle. That's what you guys are saying, right?
Yeah.
We see somebody that come here one time and then they live out here like the next month,
So it's like when we actually meet people, we don't offer anything to them, and like if they bring it about themselves and like they have it on them, okay then, but if they don't and they ask us about it, we don't know where it's at. We don't want them to be how we are right now.
What advice, what's the youngest that you've seen out here?
12.
12. A mother
girls.
and a son together.
A mother and a son together.
Yeah.
The mother
Getting
and the
high.
son's 12, and they're both
getting high
out
together.
here.
On pills.
Wow.
And now he's already 14,
Yeah.
15.
He was
He's
12 when we
14.
met him.
Yeah.
Interesting. Where's the mom at? She's still out here?
Yeah, she's still out here with
They're
him.
both out here.
Sad, huh?
Yeah.
Because it shouldn't be like that, right? It's like he's not given a chance to.
He wasn't
be a
given a
kid.
chance to be a kid, to
Because I
go to
would see
school
times
and
where he goes up to all the, when he was 12, like I would see that he just got done buying pills from somebody, and then he goes past the kids playing soccer and he asks them to play, you know?
Yeah.
So it's
Like,
like
it
he still
sucks.
wants to be a kid, but like he has that addiction to handle and take care of because he knows how it is. But
And that's
he
his
still wants to
lifestyle
be a
now.
kid, and it's just like I feel like he wasn't given a chance to be a kid. He was just pushed off to adult things when it wasn't necessarily supposed to be his fault. It's
Because
his
his
mother.
mom does it. He wants to please his mom all the time. That's what he said.
Yeah.
What's one piece of advice you would give to young people thinking about trying this, or that recently started trying it?
I
Stop.
say stop
While you
before it
can.
gets too late, because once it gets too late, you're not gonna want where we're at right now. Because if I could take it back, I would take it back in a heartbeat.
It's a big regret with you trying it initially.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I was a major pothead.
Were you?
Yeah,
Now it's legal.
Now it's legal, but now you've moved on to bigger, harder items, right? So I'm gonna say thank you very much for sharing your story. Hopefully this is watched by somebody that is gonna decide, you know what? I'm gonna say no next time that my friends, quote unquote friends, offer me pills, because I don't want to live like that, right? I don't want to get sick. I want to be a kid. I want to, 15, 16. My friends offer me this all the time, and I'm tempted to do it. But now watching this video, hearing Johnny's story, Danielle's story, I'm definitely staying away from this because I want to live a productive life.
and you want to be with your family too, because right now I haven't
Miss
seen my
my
family in 3
I haven't
months.
seen mine in six.
It
Miss your guys'
takes
family?
Takes you away from everybody.
It takes everything from me.
So for you guys, I'm gonna give you my contact information. Okay, so you might not be ready for treatment today, but that doesn't mean tomorrow, next week you won't be ready. When you are ready, let me know. I'll take you. You guys already been through treatment, but you guys have to decide to get ready and to
Be ready
to
for
live,
ourselves.
change your life for you, right? So you can go back to your family, and because they miss you, they love you too,
Yeah.
right? So thank you for sharing your story. I'm gonna hand you some donated items. Here's some women's toiletries,
Thank you.
some men's toiletries, and hand you guys some water. So this is all donated stuff. People watch, they want to help out. So thank you guys very much. Danielle, Johnny, I pray for you guys to stay safe out here because it's dangerous, and I hope that you guys recover very soon, okay?